really confident in the process that we went through, but if maybe you could talk about what we did to address some of the comments.
What you're looking at is what you will see currently. Nothing has been demolished. We're still in the design phase.
What Janice didn't tell you is that Metra demolished our beautiful 1926 historic station in 2002 instead of restoring it.
With the public. For Harvey, we had a week-long setup in the Harvey library. Our staff was there for a whole week, allowing the public to come in and give input.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was there. It was about a year ago. Unfortunately, the designs that they presented basically all looked the same. There's very little variety, and there was no room for anything classic like something like in Tinley Park or these other suburbs. So the notion that this was actually feedback is not true, what Metra's saying. Now, had they given some photos and some examples of other stations like these, maybe that would count more as like a real choice. But apparently, Harvey residents aren't worthy of stations that other communities get. I don't know why, but that's how it appears we're treated.
The Harvey mayor has not given any input and direction in the design of the station. That is something that is controlled by Metra with the input of PACE.
So Metra's saying that our mayor in Harvey had no influence over the design of the new station, but we know that's not true. Look, the consultant who works directly for the mayor asked the design to look just like our Sibley station design, which had no public input whatsoever, but was the mayor's preferred design. They even said Harvey needs to say what it wants out of this project. So we know it's not true that the mayor and the city officials didn't direct this design.
Working on and moving to final design. The funding is a mixture of money from Metra, the state of Illinois, PACE, and also a significant raise grant that we received on a federal level.
That's awesome. We are happy getting public money to improve Harvey. But look at all these are funding from federal sources. Shouldn't we have a say? We're the taxpayers. Shouldn't we get to say how the money's used? Why does Metra get to decide everything? Especially when other communities get a voice more than we do in Harvey.
Architectural drawings and the engineering plans look amazing to me. I'm not a designer, but it looks fantastic, and it looks like a significant improvement. So.
Well, you just heard from Metra. They think this design is great. I mean, it's all about what they want, right? Even though we're the taxpayers, this is our federal tax money. So, you know, we need this station to attract and not repel visitors and businesses, right? I mean, people like the designs of these other towns, these other stations. Let's hear what a local thinks of the design.
But the one in Harvey looks like a spaceship, the one that Metra is planning on building there.
Thank you. You've answered my questions amazingly.
Thank you.
Board, would you mind? Could I ask some questions?
Will there also be vendor space available?
In this station, there is space for a vendor. I think it's 400 square feet. Am I right, Mark? Yeah. So what we've done in our station designs, we do include space for vendor space, and we'll work with that municipality or whoever wants to enter into that space with our real estate department, and they enter into an agreement.
Which is an added bonus as well.
Yes, it is
a community.
Yes, yes.
Director, I'm sorry.
No problem. Janice, I want to give you and the team kudos. We talked about.
I think they're going to say no to any more public comment, but I'm sure you can talk to her after the meeting. This is for her report tomorrow.
That's true. I'll still ask them.
Yeah, you can ask them. I have to tell you no.
We needed to rebuild the station. We needed to work together with PACE. Now we can collaboratively get customers off of PACE. They reach customers where we can't go. Get them to the Metra train stations and bring them downtown where they can get on other avenues or walk or whatever they want to do. To me, this is really the first step in a regional approach that we're talking about. Now, whether you like the design of the station or not, I think it's a lot nicer design than the old station. However, everybody's going to have an opinion on that. But looking at it from a regional perspective, this.
Madam Chair, could I ask a question?
I respectfully remind you that public comments are closed at this time, so we're not taking any additional public comments.
Okay.
So the answer would be no, sir.
Could I have
No, sir.
the directors please contact me? I've been waiting. We haven't
You are
received a
welcome
response.
to your information, and if Metra staff will reach out to you if you have a question. However, at this time, public comments are closed.
Okay, thank you. I'll wait to hear from you.
Thank you, Chair Brown. I apologize for not making this comment. I wanted to comment on the legislative update as part of your report. I thought the report was really thorough.